3 and a base hit to center his last time up.
And he gets on the first one, hits it deep to left, back toward the corner, right near the wall, and it's out of here! Marcana ties the game with a 3-run homer!
Extended his way. 2-2.
Fly ball left field, back goes Maton, looking up at the wall, and it's out of here! Marcana gives the Mets the lead with his second home run of the day! Unbelievable!
Marcana right there, the New York Metropolitans come from behind to knock off the Philadelphia Phillies. This is interesting to see. A daily sports podcast with me where I tell you what's going on. So I scroll on Twitter and Reddit so you don't have to. And we're going to call today Conspiracy Monday. Marcana of the Metropolitans right there. Come from behind against the Philadelphia Phillies. They 3-run home run to tie it in like the 6th, and then a 3-run home run, 2-run home run in the top of the 9th to go ahead. They beat the Phils. The Mets are good. The Yanks are bad. We'll get into baseball in a minute, but we're going to start today. Actually, no, we'll start with baseball too. This is amazing. A couple conspiracy theories to dive down into. The top story is Tom Brady, but we'll save that for like nice little football transition segue. Little League World Series is happening, and we've got Washington playing against Iowa, and a kid from Iowa is suggesting that ESPN is rigging the College World Series after a strike was called a ball or a ball was called a strike, whatever. I don't know, a bad call. And he says to his coach or dad or it's got to be a coach or somebody. He says that ESPN, there's a kid that's pitching and he knows ESPN. ESPN wants them. So here, let's play the video. Let's do an investigation. So inside, there's the kid with the glasses. So let's watch the pitch. It looks like a ball to me. It's high. There's a full count. It looked high to me. It looked outside. It looked high and out. It did not look like a strike to me. Iowa's up 6-3. Remember, that's the team that's pitching is up 6-3. So listen to the kid talk to his dad. This is amazing. Did you hear that? It's ESPN. It's all ESPN. They want, this is the bottom of the 6th inning, and they want ESPN. ESPN wants a good game, or somebody's related to ESPN. Love it. I love what TikTok has done to our generation. It's incredible. Oh, my God. All right, let's keep going around baseball. Little League World Series confirmed not rigged. Believe me, what they want is for you to get mad and cry. That's what they want. They want the team that loses to cry. That is the best ratings. Like, oh, no, there's baseball's tough life lessons. That's what they want you to cry. That's what they want. They want you to cry. The Yankees, opposite situation of the New York Metropolitans, man. They, so they have been one of the worst teams in professional sports since the All-Star break, and it's because they can't hit the baseball. So they're playing the Toronto Blue Jays, and Aaron Judge, this tight end of a human being and one of the greatest hitters in the last 20 years-ish, 10. So he's very good. He gets hit by a pitch, and he gets mad because it's the heat of battle. And I don't know, this is in the middle of the game, the 5th or 6th inning, and so he gets a little fussy. Boom.
And he gets pumped.
Yep. And he looks at the pitcher, and he's like, bro, what? And the pitcher guy's like, he's like, nah, man, I don't.
Boy, that would be some heavyweight battle.
But then the guy that's pitching is enormous. So Judge is 6'10". Look how big the pitcher is. He is also like 6'7". So then Garrett Cole, who has an enormous contract for the Yankees, he's a pitcher, a starting pitcher. He comes running out of the dugout like he's going to do something.
Manoah as well.
Look at him. The starting
Garrett
pitcher, he's like.
Is barking at Manoah as
so what he's doing is showing the New Yorkers that he's tough. Like, I am tough. I suck at baseball now, and I'm making $400 million, but I'll fight that guy. Macho. Baseball is just macho posturing. Look at this. Objectively hilarious. And then the guy after the game.
Toward Manoah.
I've been struggling with my sinker for about 5-6 starts now. And,
so here's the guy, the pitcher that hit him.
I made a pitch and obviously hit Judge. And obviously I looked at him and I said, man, I'm not trying to do that. And I think he understood that. And I think if Garrett wants to do something, he can walk past the Audi side next time.
It means cross over the field. This Alek Manoah would obliterate Garrett Cole in a fight. Which is another funny part about baseball because there are different weight classes. I wish that they would fight. Like, let's just incorporate the gentlemanly fighting of hockey into baseball. I think I just fixed baseball. Aaron Boone is real mad. How mad is Aaron Boone that the Yankees suck? Let's find out.
It's right in front of us. It's right in front. It's right in front of us.
He just banging on the table. Bang on the table again.
Right in front of us.
I have a quote. It's an incredible quote from Aaron Boone. He is, man, what a coach. What a way with words that he has. Like the ability to understand the problem. He says, the New York Yankees need to play better after losing their 15th time in 19 games. That's why I'll never be a manager. I'll never be a coach. I don't have what it takes. I just I don't see the game that way. Let's move to football, where the greatest conspiracy theory of all time has happened. Tom Brady has left Tampa Bay Buccaneers training camp for a family matter. It was a pre-planned move of absence. It was acknowledged by the team. Nobody is worried. Nobody is sick. Nothing has to do with health. Nobody thinks the marriage is on them. Well, everybody thinks the marriage is weird, but nobody thinks this is like a real situation. Then people started to look at facts. Correlated facts, not related facts, correlated. That means that they're just both true in the same universe. Right now, in the year of our Lord, 20 and 22, a TV show, For the Love of God, that I cannot believe is still happening. The Masked Singer is filming right now for its next season, which always debuts right around playoff time. Tom Brady, remember, faked his own retirement so that he can move to the Miami Dolphins. During that time, people are supposing that Tom Brady signed a contract with Fox, for whom he has guaranteed $500 million to be a broadcaster after his playing career. $500 million. That's not a joke. A little bit less than that. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars for Fox, who owns The Masked Singer. They're filming right now, and everyone's like, you know what's a good way to make that contract go over well? And a good way to make it look like you're actually retiring when you're not intending to retire? To go on the fucking Masked Singer. And then Brady, it's like, I'm Tom Brady. I'm getting out of this. And Fox is like, cool, football's a TV show. We're like a multi-billion-dollar company. Get your ass to California right now. But I have training camp. I don't give a motherfuck what you have. Go to California or you're going to jail. He couldn't actually go to jail. They could sue him for, if his contract's on the line, more money than he has, and that's a lot. Everybody agrees this is what's going on the internet. Nobody will confirm it because NDAs are ironclad. He can't talk about it. He can't talk about it. This conspiracy theory has legs. It lines up. It makes sense. What else could he be doing? What else takes 2 weeks during training camp? We know that he ignores his family and children for football, and he's an obsessive preparer. What could he possibly be doing that he isn't contractually obligated for? Nobody would fake an injury or fake something less than that guy. He's on The Masked Singer, man. And if it's not The Masked Singer, it's something else that's stupid. And that show sucks. It's the same kind of thing as those internet videos are like, is this shoe cake? It's just, you just watch it for the reveal. It's like a whole TV show that's like 35 TikToks, and they shove it into an hour and people watch it. Antonio Brown was on it, but he's crazy. I think he was hurt at the time. Tom Brady, is he on The Masked Singer? That's the story that's dominating headlines right now. He'll return. He'll return to practice this week, and he could even start. Could even start in a preseason game. It was a pre-planned absence, and his return to practice is on time. It's on schedule. How about that? The Arizona Cardinals are still letting Kyler Murray call plays. Here are some stats. When Kyler Murray calls plays, the Cardinals have scored 2 touchdowns in the preseason game last night. When Cliff Kingsbury calls plays, they scored 0 touchdowns. That's just interesting. Little power dynamic there that I'm sure won't come up later. More Tom Brady news. Remember when he said, you're sticking with that motherfucker? We found out who that was during the UFC fights on Saturday night, which were interesting. I don't cover UFC, though. I don't like combat sports. Dana White, the commissioner of UFC, revealed who he was talking about.
There was a story.
Remember this clip?
Free agency. One of the teams, they were interested, and all of a sudden they weren't interested at the very end. I was sitting there thinking, you're sticking with that motherfucker? Are you serious?
Tom probably had no desire to go to that team, but now it's like, why don't you want me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was the Raiders. John Gruden didn't want him. Yeah, John Gruden didn't want him, which is hilarious. It's something that you genuinely love to see. First-round pick Kayvon Thibodeau looked like he got hit on a dirty cup block. People are debating whether or not it's legal and whether or not it's dirty, which are two different questions. A lot of the football players are like, they don't care nearly as much about their head as they do about their knees because you can't play football with bad knees. So they're like, we should just make cup blocking illegal. All right. Cup blocking is such an advantageous thing for the offense. It completely removes someone from the play, but it looks like Kayvon Thibodeau is going to be okay. I suppose I could bring it up on my screen for you. Here it is. We'll start it over. Shush. There's no reason to have sound. There it is. That's Thibodeau number 5. And that guy just kind of like plops into his knee sideways. And it seems dirty, man. It just seems dirty. Whether or not it's dirty is not the question. The question is whether or not it's illegal. And it seems legal, I guess. I actually don't know. I don't care to find out. I do. Whether or not it's legal is not the question. I'm going to find my favorite offensive lineman, my retired offensive lineman on Twitter and see what they have to say. That's how you handle this. Dennis Rodman is back on the international diplomacy scene. Oh, my God. Dennis Rodman, who went to North Korea, so he ain't scared of shit. He's going to go to Russia to try to get Brittany Griner out of prison, who is not worth, in a trade, someone called the Merchant of Death or whatever, who they want from us. Is he going to become a hostage? He's going to Russia to try to get Brittany Griner in the middle of a war. Are they trying to bait us into war? Would we think it was funny or mad that Dennis Rodman... We should send Dolly Parton over there. Right? Because if they take Dolly Parton hostage, it's war. Nuclear war. Scorched earth. Russia will become the 51st state. But I also think that Dolly Parton would alpha the shit out of Vladimir Putin. But Dennis Rodman, I don't know how this is going to go. I am interested to see it, though, which is the name of this show. Oh, man. It's going to be a big week. It's the last week without football. College football preview coming up later this week. There's not a lot to preview. The good teams are going to be good. The middling teams are going to piss off some of the good teams, and the bad teams are going to be bad. I just previewed college football. All of the top 5 teams that are playing each other in the first 3 weeks, they're all ranked in the top 5 and the top 10, which is crazy. Who could have possibly seen that happen? Who could have possibly seen that BYU and Baylor, whoever game week 2, are both ranked? Unbelievable. It is genuinely flabbergasting that just turns out that way. I literally cannot believe that this happened. Had one of the greatest saves in the history of hockey at the World Junior Tournament. That's for kids under 18 representing their country. It's overtime, Finland and Canada. Canada wins the gold. They call this the golden save. The puck was on. It was going into the net. Watch this save if you're watching. The guy bats it down, straight down. It bounces on the goal line 5 times, it looks like. The captain, McTavish, bounce, and knocks it out. Canada wins gold. It's the only reason we're talking about hockey in August. Back and better than ever tomorrow. It's college football week 0. Kyle Rittenhouse is trending on Twitter, so it's going to be a great day in these United States. See you then.